They feared this place more than the road behind them, and almost walked straight into safety. Dogs thundered through the lane. A voice roared from the dark. For a heartbeat, it felt like judgment had come for them. After all they'd been through, to be cornered here, by beasts, and a shouting man with a lantern, felt like a cruel final joke. But then, as the light found their faces, the barking softened. Fear broke into laughter. Old grudges, long forgotten, faded in the lamplight. Names were remembered, hands were shaken, and the man they feared opened his door instead. By the warmth of his fire, the truth surfaced. He told them a stranger in black had been there just hours before. A rider asking questions, watching the road, and offering gold for any news of travelers. The farmer listened to their story, his face grim in the flickering light. He did not tremble. He did not bargain or weigh the gold against the danger. He simply looked them in the eye and said, "He'll find no help from me. Not on my land." His courage was a quiet, unshakable thing, solid as the earth he farmed. He hitched his own ponies to a small wagon and hid them under tarps and blankets, determined to see them to the ferry himself. Night wrapped the fields in a thick, silent fog. The wagon creaked, its wheels muffled by the damp earth. Hooves echoed somewhere out in the mists behind them, slow, patient. The sound was a ghost at their backs, never getting closer, but never fading away either. The rider was toying with them. Finally, a dark shape loomed out of the fog. The rider on his tall black horse. He blocked the path completely. The farmer stopped the wagon, climbed down, and stood his ground. He raised his lantern high, its small, warm light pushing back the oppressive dark. His voice was steady, without a trace of fear. He told the rider to move on. For a long, silent moment, the darkness stared back, and then it turned away, melting back into the fog as if it had never been there. At the river's edge, help was already waiting. This was no coincidence. A message had been passed, a quiet network of good people watching out for each other. As the small boat pushed off from the bank, the water closed behind them. The lights of the Shire, of home, faded into the mist. It was a line they had now crossed, a place they could no longer return to. And on the far bank, a shadow still moved. The hunter still searched, not ready to give up his prize. The truth is finally spoken in our next part. Follow for part 11 to see what happens.